Hey y'all, it's Nicole here for 49 and Market, and today I am going to be using the Vintage Artistry Everywhere Ultimate Page Kit collection to make this page. I'm again going to go rogue on this. The fun thing is that it really includes everything that you need to make a page, whether you follow the instructions on the back of the page or you go rogue and do whatever you want to, kind of like what I am doing here. I decide I'm going to use this like globe type chipboard, and that I just pulled a random page out of the page pack to make my layout. And now I'm going through the laser cuts and I'm pulling out all of the laser cuts that I think that I'm going to use. So one thing that I was going to do was use some of the Polaroid looking frames. I have 2 photos, so I'm going to use 2 of those on my layout here. And then I'm going to grab some tickets. One of the first things that I grabbed was my title, which was Our Favorite Place. And these pictures were taken at California Adventure, which Disneyland is definitely our favorite place to go. It was a rainy day this day, but we still made the most of it, and we had a good day. We had a good time. So I don't know why I keep flipping that back and forth, but anyways. So now I'm gonna try to take all these chipboards apart, but then I just decide, oh, forget it, I'm just gonna take what I'm going to use off of the backing, and that was a lot easier. I do stick it down, and then I try to kind of unfold it because it got a little bent, like rounded. I don't know how to explain it. And so then I tried to unround it towards the other side, and then I decided I need some glue to glue this down so that it doesn't come up. I'm not sure if it would come up. I'm just saying that I like to glue it down just to make sure. I want my photos to be arranged that way, so I decide to put them in the lower right corner of that globe looking thing. And I do decide to put my little Polaroid frames the way that they are right now, and I'm just building up those areas around it. Now I'm going to build up my title cluster over here to the upper left. As you can see, there's my title, and I have like this little postage frame around it. I grab a chipboard heart to add some pink over here. I'm going back through stuff to add more oomph to my page. I'm looking at another chipboard, what is it called? Embellishment sheet. And I pull off that geotag, but I decide not to use that one. But I do use the compass that was in the middle of it. So I'm going to use that over here in my little title area, right next to my heart. And let's see if I pull anything else. If I do, I'm not sure what it is. Okay, yeah, so one of those little bow ties in blue that I'm going to put down here with my photos. A stamp for my title area. A little heart button. I also am going to grab those 3 blue buttons from the chipboard, as well as one of the orange buttons to use on my layout. I did pull this arrow earlier, and I am going to use it on this layout, as well as this little journal bit is going to go right underneath it. And so now I'm just placing those buttons that I took, and I'm putting them around my layout. Now I'm messing with my glue. But first, oh yeah, there's this another embellishment pack that comes with it, and this orange cording. So I'm gonna make a bow with that, and I'm gonna put it up there. I'm going to use one of those little clips to clip the title to that frame. And then I'm going to pull out some of those buttons to add more embellishing to my clusters. Whew. So let's see, now it looks like I'm gonna start my gluing process. I'm using art glitter glue. It holds the best in my opinion. It rarely gets clogged, and if it does, I just push my pin back in it a couple times and it works like a dream. Let's see, yeah, so mostly I'm gonna be using my glitter glue, and then I have some little dimensional squares here that I'm also using to pop things up. Yep, so I'm just gonna let you enjoy some music while I'm gluing this stuff down. As you can see, when I do glue stuff down, I try to keep it all in the same area so that I don't lose what I'm trying to convey here. I play around with that again, but I do decide to go ahead and just put it right there. Maybe I'm not gonna let you listen to music. Maybe I'm just gonna talk through this whole video. So yeah, now I'm working on my cluster over here. I'm going to put those pictures together, and then I'm going to go ahead and put them down. Oh, first I'm gonna work on this cluster down here. And I'm gonna put pop dots, or the dimensional foam squares, underneath my ticket and my Polaroid frame. I'm gonna do that for both of them here, and that way they are there where I said that they're gonna be. And there's that ticket. So there we go. Now I'm gonna add those pictures there. I'm going to pop them on even higher, I believe. Yep, I think I'm gonna add 2. And like 2 levels of foam, dimensional foam stickers. And those are pretty much done. Let's see, oh, a little bit more. A little bit more. Then I dabble with the idea of putting these clips on here, but I thought, just the one clip is fine. I have representation there, so it's good. And then let's see, what am I doing here? Oh, I'm gonna put my bow down. I do stick it up on a little foam square as well. Just a little half one, because a whole one wouldn't fit. That ticket was a little bit loose, so I added a foam dot on that. Okay, so my page is pretty much finished. I am going to add some blue splatters on here, so I'm covering up our faces so that splatters don't wind up on our teeth or in our eyeballs. It's okay if it winds up in our hair, or in my case, I think one winds up on my forehead, which is fine. So I just sprinkle that on, and then I decide, oh yeah, I'm going to add some flowers. So I add some of these celery florets, and then I also add in my, what are they called? Oh, the Bubbles and Baubles, and I make 3 little Mickey heads with them around my page, and those just really bring it all together. And then that's gonna be it for my page after I make those Mickey heads with the Bubbles and Baubles. And I just want to say I'm going to leave you with some close-ups of my work, my layout. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. You can find a link to the products down below in the description. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you next time.